A beautiful townhome, all for under 400 in one of the most sought after areas right here in Orlando, Avalon Park, Waterford Lakes. Let's have a look, let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlandohomeshow, where strategy matters, passion rules. And today's episode is sponsored by Nick Long of Amerifirst Home Mortgages, NMLS ID 398963. And guys, today I am in Avalon Park, right here in Orlando, which is one of the most sought after areas. I'm going to be showcasing a beautiful 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom, 1-car garage townhome. Now it's a middle unit, it's not a corner unit, but I'm going to be doing another video for a corner unit, which is also 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom with 2-car garage. The first thing you're going to notice is that you have this nice pavers that kind of leads you all the way to your 1-car garage right over here. So you get these pavers all the way through that kind of takes you into this alleyway of your townhome. And what I really like about this is that you have this little covered area with the amount of packages and stuff that we get these days. It could be a nice area where the UPS or FedEx or Amazon can just drop it here. They're kind of out in the rain. So let's go inside and check this beautiful townhome model out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful model home. Now guys, let me go ahead and address the market because I'm hearing a lot of noise, and I do want you to know things that, the market is still hot. However, I haven't seen the prices with the builder going as crazy up as they had been just a couple of months ago. What I am actually seeing is that the prices are kind of stabilizing, but what I'm also seeing is that on the resale, the prices are kind of coming down. But on the brand new side, what's happening is that the builders are giving you much more an incentive. I know just a couple of months ago, they won't even give like $5,000 or $10,000 for closing cost and prepaid. And now I know of builders that are doing up to $40,000. There are builders that are going to buy down your interest rate, so you get like a 7-3 ARM. And by the way, if you are in contract and you are looking to close, definitely look into an option of an ARM, because you might want to get a loan which has a lower interest rate for the next couple of years, because you want to marry the house, but you want to date the interest rate. And what I mean by that is that you can always change the interest rate later on. If the market changes, you can always refinance it and get a better rate. Depending upon the situation, because in the next 5 to 7 years, it will definitely be a different market, both in terms of the prices, but also in terms of the mortgages. Now, I am in one of the best spots here in Orlando called the Avalon Waterford Lakes area, and it is one of the areas which is highly in demand because the schools are great. There's not a lot of new construction out there. There is some, but it's mostly townhomes right now. So this is a 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom, 1,473 square foot with the HOA of about $230 a month, which is comparatively low as compared to the other townhomes. Now, it does have a pool, it does have a little dog park area, a cabana, but other than that, it's not a gated community. It's right off 50 and it's right off the expressway. You're just about 25 minutes to the airport and about 45 minutes to an hour to the Space Coast. Like the closest beach would be about 35 to 45 minutes in that regard. So as I walk in, you're going to see that they have a beautiful, 4-window infused door right here with the ceiling height of 9.4. This is the entrance to your garage. Let me go ahead and take you there because I want to show you that this is a block construction with the frame on top. Now, most builders in Central Florida are going to build a block on the ground level, and then on the second level, it most likely is going to be a frame, unless it's a D.R. Horton home, because those are the only builders that kind of do block over block. So that is something that I wanted to point out. Now, they do have some inventory available, so there is not a wait list. The price is going to be all in for $400,000. In some cases, it's about $395. In some cases, it's about $410, $415, depending upon the upgrades. If you get a house or if you get a townhome with them that is kind of just started out, there may be an option to go to a design center and change a couple of things. But for the most part, as you see this house, this is the way it's going to come. The only difference would be that this one has the manufactured vinyl flooring, It may be a tile flooring that looks like wood. Also the knee wall right over here, it could be either this one or the one with the metal, which is for the different model that I did. So as I walk in, what I really like is that you have this little cavity. If you have a four-legged friend, they kind of made it into their station, which is something that I've also seen in some of the townhomes that I actually did in celebration. But the other thing is that if you look at the sockets right over here, you have your regular electric socket, but then you also have the USB port, which I'm seeing more and more builder do it. And then just over here, you have the half a bathroom, which is a good size if you look at it. Usually I've seen the half a bathroom are kind of really small, but in this specific model, it's pretty good. Now, it's in a townhome building, which has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, 2-car garage on the corner, and with a different floor plan, and then everything in between, which is the Capri model that I'm doing today, is going to be a 1-car garage. So as I walk in, this whole thing kinds of open up, and if you can see, you have this really nice living area right over here, good amount of space with the open kitchen, and then they also have right across from the kitchen a little more dedicated space. Now I do always say, when you want to get this extra light. Now this is a really good option for a family that's kind of starting out, because the rents have exploded. I just rented for one of my clients a 2 bedrooms, 2 bathroom for $1,800 near Universal. I know that the rents are going up. So by the time you get the townhome and you do the numbers, you're more or less going to be paying similar. And I'm a very big advocate of buying your own place, because when you rent, you really don't get any benefit. So that is some food for thought for you to know. And if you are looking, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and press that thumbs up button, show us some love, and subscribe to our channel, because we bring you all brand new model homes throughout Central Florida and now Tampa area, about 8+ homes a month. And if you're not sure about which place to live in, then make sure to check out Orlando Living by D. That's where I kind of go into community. I go a lot deeper into it. We talk about schools, hospitals, the shopping, and my wife's favorite, the dining. So as I come over here, you have this nice island. So it's not humongously big, but it's very comfortable. Now I do want you to know that you are not going to get the refrigerator or washer or dryer. That is something that they are not doing. However, there is between $8,000 to $10,000 in closing cost and prepaid help that you can get, especially if the inventory has been sitting for a little while. Then you will probably have a little bit more. Now, all the homes are going to have the similar kind of cabinets, the salt and pepper color. So it's going to be either white or black or creamish, but with the nice crown molding. As you see, this is your standard appliances. So you're going to get a microwave. You're going to also have the flat top right there. And then you will also have the double sink right there, and also the dishwasher right over here. Now, all the models are going to have some sort of a backsplash, which is kind of built in the price itself. So every single model in this community will have about $15,000 to $20,000 worth of upgrade. The price will also depend. Like this model is actually looking at the retention pond right behind me, right through the window. I'm sure you can see that. Now, please keep in mind that this is a townhome, so you're not going to get a lot of land in terms of, you probably are not going to get a lot of land. However, your lot size, and I actually want to point that out while I take you out there. So your lot size is actually going to go through that stake right over there. You cannot cover this, but you can use this space. So if it's not raining or something, you can definitely use this space. If you like to do gardening or something, so you can do that, but you definitely cannot fence it, is what I wanted to say. So as I come in, this was the dining area that I was kind of referring you to. All your bedrooms, both primary and your secondary, are going to be upstairs. So you have the extra light. What I really like is it's really functional for a small family, or a family that's starting out, husband, wife, and a small kid, or husband, wife, 2 kids. It's really nice. It's a good starter up. It's a good investment, because you're in one of the best areas of Orlando with a great school district. And then you also have the space right there, which is underneath the staircase. So it's kind of a little pantry area right here, but you also have a good space right there. I usually call this a dog house when I get into trouble, which is in most cases, and that would be my area right there. Well, let me know what you think of this townhome. Now, I'm covering more townhomes right now because it's getting really difficult to find single family home right now, because most of the communities are under construction. Most of the homes, the model homes are under construction, so they are not done because of the supply chain issues. There was a big issue in terms of getting the material. Things are getting better, but it's going to be a while before it gets to a point where we were. So because we've been so underbuilt, and just to reiterate again and not to beat the dead horse, market is still hot. What I'm seeing is if you take a good property, put it on the market, before you will have 15 offers. Now you'll probably get 4 or 5, but you still have multiple offers. So that is something that you want to keep in mind. And definitely, if you haven't, please do look into the ARM options if you are getting ready to close, or when you get ready to close, because that could also provide you a good option in terms of, you know, getting a mortgage that would cost you a lot less. So let's go upstairs and check rest of this beautiful model out. So as I go upstairs, the one thing I want to mention to you is that the ceiling height over here is going to be 8 foot. So this is a townhome, so the rooms are pretty comfortable. They're not humongously big, but they're very comfortable for a startup family. So this is the first room, and if you work out of home, this could be a really good option for you to have this as an office or a small bedroom for a child. Or something, but this could also be a good guest room. And like I said, you know, if you're a family of 5 or 6 people, then it may not work, but to start up, this is a very good option considering what has happened to the single family home prices. What I also like about this home is that they don't have those roller doors, you know, which kind of falls on me all the time, but I like that you have these double doors, standard size closet, nothing extraordinary, but it's a really nice bright house with the extra lights, which is something that I always mention. If you haven't watched my do's and don'ts of building a brand new home, make sure to check that out in the playlist, because that's where I kind of go in and cover what you should do and what you shouldn't do when you're building from scratch. And then this is the other bedroom, and this is a perfect example. So they made it into a small, you know, child's room. You have the little crib there, pretty comfortable, similar size of closet with the double door, the extra light, and then you also have this big window bringing in a good amount of light. And then as I go around it, or as I go across it, you have the bathroom over here, which is a shower tub combination with this beautiful tile going all the way through. Now guys, this is a builder model, so it does have a lot of bells and whistles, but right now, with every builder, they have a standard sheet which basically says this is what you get for the base price. But in this specific community, they don't have a base price as such. They have an end price where the designers have gone in and they have selected, hey, the Korean countertop, beautiful tile over here, the backsplash, and then this is the overall price. So you can get something like this, similar to the options that I have shown you here, for about 400,000, just a little bit under 400 and a little bit over 400 depending upon where the lot is. Then the prices are not going crazy up, they're kind of stabilized. So you have the single sink vanity right over here. And then as I go around, you also have this area right there, which is a little linen closet. And then over here is your laundry area. And look at the size of this for a 1,473 square foot townhome. It's really planned well, it kind of flows well, and this is something that I always say in my videos. It's not the square footage that matters. What really matters is how the house flows. And if it flows well, 2,000, 1,500, 1,600 square foot would be good enough. Then to have a 5,000 square foot home with a lot of dead spaces, you have a round, you have a rectangle, you just have a lot of dead space, you know. And then of course these uppers are an upgrade over here also. And then as I go straight in, this is your master bedroom, and look at the size of this master bedroom. You have your walk-in closet over here, pretty good size. And this is where my space ends. This is all I'm going to get, and then she's going to take over all of this. And then you also have the entrance to the attic. What I really like in this townhome, that you have those extra lights. Usually when you have a walk-in closet, there's usually never any light in most cases, but you have 2 lights, and that's hallelujah. And then right across from it is your master bathroom. So it's you're overlooking the front of the house with the double sink, the cords, beautiful tile, and also the downers are very good. Now this is a walk-in shower, and you have this simple white tiles. The only thing that I would say, if you have an option to maybe get some sort of a design pattern right here, so it kind of pops out, but it looks really nice just the way they have done it. So it's really like it really flows well with the color of the tile and everything else that you see. And let me go ahead and show you the master bedroom. Look at the size of this. I usually stand in the corner for you to kind of gauge or get an idea of how deep the room is. Pretty comfortable, you know. So you have a lot of space. You have the nightstand on both of the side. You have this mirror right there, and then you're looking the front, and also you have a nice pool. In this specific model, you can actually, you're right across from the pool area. There's a Starbucks right down the road from this, literally walking distance if you're a Starbucks fan. Well, let me know what you think of this model. I hope you get a lot of value from our videos. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please press that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate that. Put in the comments below what you think of this in terms of the price, what you think of the way the market is. Let me know. And soon, in probably about another 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to be doing YouTube Live, where I want to let you know the ground reality of what's happening, and to be available to all my clients, all my viewers, to ask the questions that they have, because I get some questions all the time which is related to how the market is. And since I am on the floor every day, me and my team is there helping people out, I can let you know which builder is doing what. And right now, with the way the market is going, it's a lot more buyer friendly than it was just a couple of months ago. Well, until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye for now.